How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing on today, Thursday, November 1st, 2018?
November, people.
It's here.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
And now I guess the official countdown for Christmas is on.
I guess so. Even though we should wait till after Remembrance Day, apparently, too.
Or we should wait after our birthdays.
Yeah, because you know that's the real Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. November 7th, November 9th, I
Yeah,
believe?
bring it on, people.
Yeah.
We're going to do a November 8th combination.
Yeah, we'll meet in the middle. Go somewhere, have a couple drinks.
Mm-hmm.
You boys get silly. Maybe have a drink on air.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah.
That's what I've been waiting to do.
There we go. Next Thursday, a week from now, we'll have a drink on air. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. I myself, TK, and Tony find interesting news articles from across the globe, and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be listening or watching this podcast. And thank you.
Right on.
Unlike a lot of podcasts, this is done live. So, of course, we're talking to everybody in the chat right now. We want to hear your likes, your dislikes, your comments, and opinions on the stories that we have covered or going to be covering.
Yes.
Today. We got a doozy. Setting the month off properly, I'd say.
All kinds of controversial shit going on.
I'd say. First off, a mother is suing a daycare company for allegedly having toddlers fight each other.
No gambling going on that I know of. But I would assume that's the underlying thing going on.
I would think so.
I would love that.
Right? Ever see the movie The Purge? You know,
yeah, I've seen it.
Everybody takes a day out of the year. You bunker down, or you go out, and that's your 24 hours to go out and kill people.
Dude.
I mean,
settle the scores.
Right.
I don't know.
I didn't think this could be a thing, but apparently in France, this just happened.
It's real. And scary as all hell.
Up next in the second half of the show. This is very interesting.
I can't even. What is that?
Speed bumps, ladies and gentlemen, you know.
We hate them.
Some people love them.
Yeah.
For the safety of others. In this case, some children. But apparently there's a lady who has a problem with the mayor who apparently was soliciting her for sex for said speed bumps. You want these speed bumps? We got to do it.
Listen, that's a progressive mayor right there.
Yeah, I like that guy.
No, we don't condone. Although,
yeah,
I like that mayor style.
Yeah, damn.
Very stylish.
Just kidding, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, wrapping up today's show, Don Lemon, news anchor, in some hot water. He said some things before. I mean, I don't know what it is with these hosts recently, by just saying like some very hard opinions.
Yeah, I mean, coming through with the hardcore racism and opinions, and I don't know.
And this one's no different, I suppose. He's claiming that white men are the majority of terrorist threats.
Down with the white man.
Down with the white man.
Is what he said.
Down with Whitey, basically.
Whitey must go.
Yes.
I probably agree with that.
Okay. How was your day today?
It was good. I'm a little tired.
Okay.
I don't know. Halloween last night.
Right.
Took the kids out.
Yeah, it didn't rain, so you must have been out for a
It
little
didn't
bit.
rain. I was all right.
Yeah.
Went out for a couple of hours.
Right.
Didn't have to go far. Like, this neighborhood is pretty compact. So we hit 3 streets, 3 blocks or whatever, and you're good.
Dude, that's a lot of stairs.
Dude, it's a lot of stairs, a lot of walking, because you're not walking far. It's like, here, stop, here, stop. It's like, oh, come on. One house, it's me and another dad who was taking the kids out. One house gave us a chocolate.
Oh.
And that was it. I was really disappointed, actually, because we're out there, we're doing the same walk. We're not dressed up, but, we're walking the walk. And it was another dad. He was like, yo, you guys need some chocolate? I was like, yeah. He threw it at us. I was like, yes, brother.
Question is, did you catch it?
I couldn't see it. It almost hit me in the face. It was so dark. I was like, and it landed like over here.
That's amazing.
But I ate it.
I was going to say, I was thinking about that last night, actually. I was driving around, and I think if I give out candy next year, I was trying to figure out if this was acceptable or not.
If you have to ask that question.
Well, hear me out.
All right, let's hear.
In your case, for the parents out there.
Right.
I'm going to not only potentially, just playing with the idea, hand out candy for the kids.
Yep.
But for the adults, the supervisors, would you like a cider? Can I hand out booze like that?
I would say yes. Because I like alcoholic beverages.
What's wrong with a little beverage? Just say like, here's a can.
The problem is,
get very expensive.
Well, it would get very expensive, number one. Number two, I don't know if I would drink a stranger's drink.
Well, here's the thing.
Is it sealed up?
It's sealed up. It was
like a bottle.
It wouldn't be in a cup. It would just be like, here's a can of Keith's or something. But I mean, I would heed warning. Don't open this can whilst out, because that can get you in trouble. That's
so take it home.
Just take it home with you.
I'm gonna crack that thing right there.
That's true. Well, you know what? And if that's the case, if you want to hang out for a moment, sit on the doorstep with me. We could chat it up.
Let the kids do a couple houses. I mean, that's not bad. I kind of like that. Then it becomes more for us.
Yeah.
Why did kids take away Halloween from us?
Exactly.
It's about us too.
Right.
Well, I like it.
Okay.
If everyone would be at your house.
Yeah, I know.
You just have all the parents would not be leaving. They just parked in front of your big group. What's going on here, guys? It's a purge.
I'm like, guys, listen. I only said one beer each.
Yeah. Well, what if they're driving their kids? Julie says. Well, I mean, normally you're walking, but you're right. If you're driving, it could be a problem.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. It will only be one, and I get it. There's no tolerance, but it would just be one, and maybe it could be like a lower percentage alcohol or something, like a cooler, or perhaps.
And maybe only if they're walking.
And again,
not if they're driving.
Only if they're walking. If they pull up,
but I would
creeping in their car, then I'm not going to give them any alcoholic beverage.
I would assume that the parents would kind of go, you know what, I'm driving. I'll pass. Thank you, though. Or take it home.
But you never know. There could be that parent be like, you know what? Give me 2 of those.
Listen, there are good parents and bad parents.
Yeah.
Never know. But anyway, it was all right.
Good.
So you don't give out anything? You don't give out anything last night? You don't do that? I know you don't celebrate any holidays.
No. Well, last night I didn't, because I was just like out and about, and I knew I wasn't going to be home.
Okay.
And even when I was driving around, I don't know, my street just kind of looked pretty bare. So,
dude, the streets here were bare. I mean, it wasn't very busy at all.
I've heard a couple places zero, like just no one went to their doors. So
they've had it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can go buy their own candy. Oh, buy their own damn candy.
Yeah, and they can order it from Amazon.
And no razor blades.
No,
that's exactly good. That's a good rate.
Well, I'm glad we didn't hear about those stories today.
I didn't see anything like that.
Not yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into today's show.
Enough of that nonsense.
Enough of that nonsense. I got things to do after this.
Places to do.
Yes, and people to see.
People to see.
Babies to kiss.
Yeah.
Up first, speaking of babies and toddlers.
They don't want to kiss you.
No, in this case, they probably want to fight.
Yeah.
Mom is suing after a video shows her toddlers in a fight club situation at a St. Louis daycare. So a disturbing video taken at a St. Louis daycare shows toddlers punching each other in the ring as adults in the room encourage the violent fighting. Who doesn't like to see a little toddler fight?
Oh.
In December 2016, the incident is being described as the daycare fight club, and the mother who obtained the video is now suing the school.
Yep.
Nicole Merciel says one of her sons, who was 10 years old at the time, filmed the fighting on his iPad.
Wow.
Shouts out.
Shouts out.
He started his own little DVD collection.
Spielberg there.
Yeah, he's selling in the streets.
Underground, yeah.
Her son was worried about his little brother, who was in the room next to him, getting beaten up by his classmates. He began filming the bizarre event and then, of course, sent the video to his mom. The video shows the child wearing Hulk fist and punching another boy in the head as the teacher jumps up and down in excitement, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Well, at least they put protection on the kid's hands.
Yeah, that's right.
It's kind of like when you hit somebody with the phone book.
Yeah.
You're not trying to give any bruises, so there's no evidence.
Damage.
Yeah. Another teacher is also present in the video and is seen putting toy fists on another child and basically teeing him up for the next fight. It's crazy.
Getting him ready.
Pumping him up, rubbing his shoulders.
Get in there, boy.
The only person seen trying to stop the fight is another preschooler.
Another kid. Oh, it's great. It's great.
A toddler gets knocked to the ground, repeatedly punched in the head by a classmate. The mother said her son, who turned 4 that day, was crying in the video.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand why his friends were fighting him. Why was he being beaten up by his best friends, she said. Goddamn.
He doesn't even know what's going on.
It seems pandemonium.
It's a dogfight for toddlers, basically.
So both teachers in the video were, of course, thankfully, were fired, according to a police report. Inspections of the Adventure Learning Center.
Well done.
What an adventure that was.
Oh, my God. You might want to change that name a little bit.
Yeah, so inspections were increased after the incident, rightfully so.
No shit.
And of course, other violations were found. So, of course, the mom thinks there has to be more that has to be done. I want them to be held accountable. I don't want this to happen to any other child, the mother told KTIV News. So, yeah, of course, she's suing the school now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be losing it if I was a parent. And I walked in to pick up my kids from daycare.
All
And I see
scratched up
another kid on top of my kid just giving her.
with the
I'd be
Hulk
like,
gloves too.
Buddy, I would turn into an NFL kicker. I'd punt that kid so far. I'm telling you. And the teacher there encouraging it?
Yeah, jumping up and down.
They should be, the parents should be suing also the teachers.
I think,
Civilly.
And you know what's it's crazy. The mother's suing the daycare for what I understand a little, maybe more than $25,000. But I mean,
I'd be going more.
I think this person could potentially go for more,
Hell yeah.
especially if she rallies other parents
Dude.
whose toddlers were at the daycare at the time.
Even if they weren't involved in the fight.
Yeah.
There, during the fight. For sure,
Just
man.
having their kids at the daycare in care of these people. I mean, who knows what else went on?
You see the daycare was shut down or no? These people were just fired.
They were just fired.
How is that place still in business? That's the bigger question.
That's a good question.
Come on, they're licensed. They have to have certain things that they have to, obviously rules and regulations in place. I would say that this would be, even if it's not on the rules and regulations thing you shouldn't do, I would assume that some sort of a toddler fight club should be on the list somewhere or frowned upon. This is crazy. How is the place still open? And who's still sending their kids there?
That's another thing. Who is still sending the kids there? It's a question.
What the hell is happening? Welcome to the United States of America, people.
Have an excellent phys ed class.
We learned to fight. Oh, Tracy says, saw the same vid. If that were my child, I would jack up the teacher. Hell yes.
Yeah.
Teachers, kids, everybody's going.
Be a whole new fight club.
Give me those Hulk fists.
Yeah.
I
No.
would throw them off.
Yeah,
right now.
exactly. What do you mean? I wouldn't even use them.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Speaking of crazy, up next, ladies and gentlemen, man,
Crazy.
in France, this is unheard of.
This is scary as all hell, man.
If
It's like my
this-
worst nightmare.
This shouldn't even, I mean, the picture's creepy itself.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if this is in fact true, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
I will be forever staying inside my house.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the movie. Have you seen the movie?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I,
so
I
I've,
believe there's like 3 of them now.
I've seen a couple. Scare the hell out of me.
Okay.
There's some scary movies because you think about it in a reality sense and you go, wow, what if this was like really happening?
Right.
Well, it really happened, people. Paris, known for finer things.
The wine.
Decadent desserts and
The
cheeses and
cheeses.
culture.
Yes, the women.
Now
The
yeah.
anal sex
The
that they
women, yeah. What? We get that right here, people. Anyway, French police arrested more than 100 people after gangs of masked youths stormed through Paris suburbs, and the center of Lyon on Halloween night. Authorities said on Thursday, following a message on social media calling for a purge against police. Even worse, against police.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. Police fired tear gas overnight at hundreds of youths who barged through the city center at Lyon, hassling police and passersby. Of course, if you were innocent, you were a target. Shattering shop window. It just sounds like a big riot.
Yeah.
And setting rubbish bins on fire. In the deprived area north of Paris, a sportswear store was looted, and young people were robbing grocery stores, attacking police with acid. Apparently,
Jesus.
was the
Where do you just give acid?
apparently
Where
it's,
does one just pick up acid
listen
one day?
in Paris? It's everywhere. It's the thing.
True.
They drink it.
Get a little baguette.
Yeah.
Take a little red wine, and is that a little capsule of acid? Yeah, I'll take a couple of those.
Give me a couple of those. I need to purge tonight.
Yeah.
Authorities said the riots were stoked by messages circulating on social media, apparently inspired by Hollywood horror film The Purge, which depicts a violent scene. Well, the whole movie's violent, in which crimes are made legal for one day.
Yep.
Quote, Halloween must remain a celebration. The Purge is not a joke. The Purge is a threat, the Interior Minister said on today, actually this morning. Young man who wrote Snapchat message calling for the purge against police forces was arrested earlier this week. He was released on Tuesday, pending trial on trials coming up November 28th, he said. 15,000 police were deployed all across France last night in the anticipation and that the violence was less severe than a year ago. So apparently it happened a year ago. The same thing. They know it's coming. So they distribute these police. They make sure they're out there, out and about. Halloween is traditionally celebrated in France, although it has become more visible since the late 1990s under the influence of American film and television series, with shop windows often showing hollowed-out pumpkin heads and witches. So this is a scary situation. I don't know, man, if you were there in France and you were walking down the street, you and your fine lady, let's say, a lady of the evening.
Oh, wait, what?
or whatever lady.
Yeah.
Or
I'm pushing her towards it. I'm like, I'm out of here.
and I see a gang of these masks,
Dude, I'm turning
coming
around.
down.
Turning around.
Question is, if she falls down,
Ooh. Depends on how long I know this individual. How far back did we go?
well, I mean, let's. I don't know. I'm just saying, I mean, does it become every man for himself, man, woman, and child for himself, or you helping your friend up? Depends on how far you ran ahead.
I'd have
Let's
to
say
do
you're a good 25 feet. You didn't realize she fell down. And you look back 20, 25 feet. She's on the ground. That gang is coming fast and hard. They got acid, a couple baguettes, ready to go. What do you do? What's your decision?
Oh, man.
In all fairness, anything goes for that 24-hour period. So you can't be held liable. You turn on her, you become part of the purge. I
Hey,
don't know.
listen, I got a podcast to be a part of the next day, babe. She'll understand.
Yeah,
she can tune into the stream, hopefully.
You'll be fine, honey.
You'll be
You'll be
fine.
fine. And then she was not fine.
And that's the last time we
It's so bad. Anyway, that's super
well,
scary,
I mean,
man.
it is super scary because, a couple of years ago, remember the swarmings we had here?
Yeah, totally.
And kind of purge-ish like, if you want. It's a little stretch. But, you got big groups of people who just, seem to just go around and do whatever they want
for
to.
no reason.
To individuals kind of by themselves.
Yeah.
But, in this case, they definitely stepped it up because, they're going after police.
I mean, they're going after police.
Listen, that's a bold move.
It's a bold move. Here's the thing. Even with the Purge movie, there was a purpose,
Yeah.
right? There
Yeah,
was
yeah.
something behind the Purge. It was to clear all the degenerates of society or anyone you had beef with. You had one day to kind of just
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
This has no purpose. They're attacking the police. They're just attacking stores. It's like,
Now we would side with these people if there was a purpose.
they want a new TV. I'm going to go Purge. I'm going to break into the Best Buy. I'm
I
going to
get
get
it.
myself a TV.
Yeah. You earned it.
That's called Black Friday.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wait. It's a couple weeks away, people.
Or Cyber Monday.
Or Cyber. You're fine. You'll make it.
Yeah.
Anyway. You know who did make it?
Who's that, my friend?
All the people that joined us today who weren't purging last night, and they're not in jail.
Glad you didn't fall.
Shouts out to the roll call here. T-Woo in the house. Shouts out.
Shouts out.
First one to jump on board. I like that. Julie's in the house. Amy also in the house. We have Tracy. Shouts out. Tracy Williams in the house as well.
Big ups.
We got Kara, Ashley. We got Megan. We also have, who else? We got Sheldon in the house. We got Jeanette. Shouts out. Ray in the house as well. And I think that's everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate this on this Purge Thursday.
Yes, we do appreciate your time whenever you can tune in. Much appreciated. If you can take a couple seconds, head over to that iTunes and find Talking Trends and give us a little 5-star. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Up next for the second half of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom.
When you want something done in your neighborhood, you gotta call your counselor and be like, listen, I need a stop sign at the end of the street. These cars are just driving wild, and there's a lot of children around.
What could be done about that?
What can be done about that? Well, in this case, ladies and gentlemen, a Florida mayor has been solicited sex for speed bumps.
Well,
You got to do what you got to do.
I guess so.
Florida mayor. Shouts out to Florida mayor.
Shouts out.
Florida man turned into Florida mayor. Is accused of soliciting sex from a constituent in exchange for speed bumps, according to the Florida Commission on Ethics. In a press release on October 24th, the commission found that there was probable cause to find David Stewart, the mayor of Lantana, Florida.
Lantana?
Didn't know that place existed.
I like the name of that.
Yeah. Misused his position.
What position
yeah,
was
exactly.
that?
Yeah. Misused his position to attempt to obtain a sexual benefit for himself. Stewart solicited sex from a constituent based on the understanding his vote, official action, or judgment will be influenced, the commission said. Catherine Padilla, 54, a caregiver for the elderly who has lived in Lantana since 1984. Good year. Filed 2 complaints this year that Stewart had made sexual innuendos at her during a banquet. It's kind of bold, man.
Well, at a banquet, yeah.
Right out in public.
I mean, you got to lay the groundwork.
Right. So she said that he solicited sex for speed bumps, according to documents from the commission. The commission dismissed the complaint about the innuendo in June, but when the they went forward with the complaint about the sex and the speed bump thing.
I like these bumps.
Yeah, that's the most sexiest thing ever. But anyways, the attorney representing the mayor said his client denies, of course, all allegations and plans to move forward with the trial set to clear his name.
Really?
Anyway, the lady says she befriended the mayor 3 years ago while advocating for speed bumps on her street, which down the road from an elementary school. So she just was trying to protect the kids.
Fine woman.
Right?
Yeah.
She said she saw people speeding down the road, creating treacherous conditions for children. But after one lunch with Stewart, she claims he drove her to a motel and suggested they occupy a room together, quote unquote.
For the first lunch?
Buddy, he's bold.
Balling out of control. Balling.
So anyway, she said she declined his advances, and Stewart, like a gentleman, brought her home.
No.
Could have left her at the hotel.
Could have left her right there.
Get her cab home, get an Uber.
You ain't putting up? What? There's the door.
Yeah, there's the door right there.
I'll give you
I'm
bumps.
going to stay at the hotel then.
Yeah, I'll think about your speed bumps later.
Yeah. The lady says she repeatedly received calls from the mayor telling her she could still change her mind. Of course, if you sleep with them in exchange for the speed bumps.
Second chances. You all about second chances. I'm liking
Right.
this mayor.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a classic routine of the old humps for the bumps.
Oh, yeah. Humps for the bumps.
Baby, how bad do you want these speed bumps in the neighborhood? What are you willing to do for these speed bumps?
Yeah, give me some bumps, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a little hump for the bump. Anyways,
Nice.
I mean, this guy seems like he would put in a couple stop signs for at least a blowjob or two.
Yeah, I mean, you got to aim high. She asked for too much.
I think
She went in too hard.
I think so.
No, you can't be. You got to start somewhere else. Yield sign.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like maybe a
Children
bench.
crossing sign. You got to
Children
start there.
crossing sign, something that's easy to put up.
Yeah.
Speed bumps? Whoa. You changing the whole road.
This is true. This becomes a logistic error and involves way too many people. You got to go in there softly.
That's right. One guy can change the sign.
Yeah. You
But speed bumps? No, that's a whole crew.
This is a team.
So I put the blame on the lady. She came in too hard with her offer. You know what I mean? Her demands were too high.
Yeah.
She wasn't willing to pay the price. No bumps for you.
Listen, I mean, if you're gonna do this,
Terrible.
I think you should do it's something that's worthwhile, something with maybe a little bit more value, perhaps like a new stadium. I'll sleep with a mayor for a new stadium. I'll blow a mayor for a new soup kitchen.
You heard it here first. Soup kitchens and blowjobs.
Yeah,
That's what we're about here.
whatever.
We are a high quality show
Yes,
and low quality results. So
it's our motto.
yeah, we're disgusting.
Well, thank you. Anyways, rounding up today's show, ladies and
What
gentlemen,
happened?
the Don himself,
Ah.
Mr. Lemon, in some hot water, I suppose. He's a new.
Or is he?
I don't know. This could be a heated debate.
This could be different.
Of course, he's in some interesting. I said hot water. I felt like I should say something else.
Yeah. Well,
Controversy.
yeah, he's deep in it.
He's balls deep.
Balls deep in speed bumps. During a recent segment about a supermarket shooting in Connecticut, CNN host Don Lemon said that, quote, the biggest terror threat in this country is white men. Lemon, like I put an emphasis on white.
White.
White. Lemon was speaking on live television Monday about an incident which a white man allegedly shot and killed two black people outside Kroger's grocery store in Jefferson Town, Kentucky, not far from Louisville. The incident, which is being investigated as a hate crime, occurred during the same week. 13 potential explosive devices were sent to prominent Democrat and media figures across the country, and 11 people were killed in a mass shooting in a synagogue in Pittsburgh, which, of course, just happened. White men are charged in both cases. Quote, I keep trying to point out to people not to demonize any one group or any one ethnicity, but we keep thinking that the biggest terror threat is something else. Some people who are marching towards the border like it's imminent. He also goes on to say that the last time they did this, a couple hundred people came, and most of them didn't get into the country. Most of them got tuckered out before they even made it into the border. Quote, so, he said, we have to stop demonizing, I can't say that word, people and realize that the biggest threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized to the right, and we have to start doing something about them. There is no...
Send them over to France.
Yeah, there's no... You want a purge? All right. There's no travel ban on them. There is no ban. That they had the Muslim ban. There is no white guy ban, he says. So what do we do about that? So So
Clearly he never went to the party house on
I mean,
Barrington Street a couple of years ago.
he's saying some pretty big words there, some pretty big statements there.
Yeah. Some of them he could technically back up with like some statistics, like, for the mass shootings and stuff like that a majority of the people who carry them out are white people.
Right.
But I think you're becoming part of the problem if you're now going to be like, we should ban white people too.
Right. I mean, he's like you said before. He's basing it on facts.
Yes.
I mean, when you look at the statistics, even the last couple of things he's talking about here, it's white men that are committing these crimes. There's some truth to that, of course.
Yeah. Police officers. We can pick this apart.
Go on and on.
Yeah.
But I think you're also right. I mean, part of the solution is not trying to push to eradicate one race or single them out and say, listen, what do we do about getting rid of the white men that are committing these crimes? I think it's just getting rid of people who are committing these crimes, no matter what your race or background,
and addressing more mental health issues too. While you're at it,
true. So, is what he's saying? Does it have any tones of racism in it, or is he just stating facts and just saying, "Listen, we gotta solve this too"? Because the question is, we just had Megyn Kelly, who just got canned for making the blackface statement,
yes,
which was her opinion or whatever, and she got the boot the very next day.
Yeah. But the fact that is the difference between this and blackface is that blackface was more so to make fun of black people.
Yes, historically,
yes, and to put black people down. This is just a statement saying, given the criminal record and the people that have been caught and have killed themselves during these shitty attacks on society, the majority of them have been white.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to compare the two.
Tracy says, TK, you off, buddy.
Oh, sorry, man.
Shouts out to Tracy. I don't know what's going on. What did you do to the man?
Yeah, I don't know.
He don't like you right now.
Yeah, damn.
Sheldon says, all race is a lottery. Tribalism in excess is weird. It's a tricky subject maybe here.
Well, I think what he said, I just think the answer to it, what are you going to do? You're going to ban everybody from traveling? We're just going to stay in Canada? Everybody's going to stay in the States? Everybody's just going to stay everywhere else?
No.
I don't care. I'm fine. I got Netflix. I got the internet. I got Pornhub. I'm good.
Good to go.
I can, if I feel like getting a little interracial, I know where I can go. All right?
Jesus.
No need to travel. Travel ban me. Go ahead.
Don't need nothing.
I don't care. I'm in Brazil tonight.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They do have the booties that keep.
I'm in Thailand, baby. Just getting my
80
massage.
booties in 80 days. The man. But the problem, when he says there's no ban, there's no white guy ban.
No, because
I don't know. I mean,
that's a weird
statement.
very blanket statement.
Yeah.
There's no white
What are
guy
you gonna ban all white people now? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
He didn't think that one through.
Maybe he didn't think that one
I
through.
think he got probably a little emotional, perhaps.
I don't know, man. It's a weird one. I don't. Here's the other thing. Of course, that we said Megyn Kelly got canned because it's different. She said. I don't think he's getting canned for this.
No.
At all.
No.
Because I think the statements are very different.
They're way different. If he was saying whiteface and stuff like that, then you could compare them. If you could compare dressing up two people to look like another culture, and then you could relate it. But this is something totally different. And again, I don't think the answer is to ban white people. I think that's just adding more gas to the fire, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's adding to the problem, not the solution.
Yeah.
Solution is love everybody, people.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's all about.
Get on your knees and.
I don't know what happened here today. We apologize for the last 28 and a half minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just get there.
Of what the hell we were just talking about.
But
anyway,
we do appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yes, we do.
What are you up to tonight?
What's tonight? Thursday? I'm a chill.
Yeah.
I was walking around the town last night. So.
Thursday night football, too.
Thursday night football tonight. Raiders playing.
Who they play?
I won't be watching. I don't even know who they're playing. I can't even. I can't.
Go over here to check for you.
I can't even.
Alexa, who are the Oakland Raiders playing tonight?
The Raiders will play tomorrow at 12:20 a.m. away against the 49ers.
Oh, it is the 40. We didn't set the time.
Oh.
Because we moved it.
Okay.
So it is the 49ers.
The 49ers.
Battle of the Bay.
Damn.
Nah, I can't even deal. Can't even deal with it. I think I'm gonna get drunk. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Tracy says, well, it can't be black men because if they even stop for traffic, they get shot. Okay. Now we're going off the trail here.
Well, no, I mean, it's a very slippery area when you start talking about race.
Yeah,
and
true.
it's hard to kind of pinpoint
Agreed.
and stick to. I mean, there is the subject of race, but I mean, it's hard to just really zero in on what the problem is because I mean, it's very hard to discuss. So.
True that.
Because a lot of emotions come up, ladies and gentlemen. But
You have a thing tonight?
yeah, I'm doing I'll be providing the musical soundtrack this evening to the Best of Halifax, presented by The Coast, happening at the luxurious Lord Nelson.
Baby. That's pretty poshy.
It's good. It's good. I did it before. I think I did it 2 years ago. It was a good time. Nice little event. So I can't wait to see everybody who of course, has been nominated and the winners that will be in attendance. You know.
How did we not get nominated for Best Cup Podcast? Like, this is like, is there a best podcast?
Yeah.
We didn't win. No. Well, people, you got to vote. You got to vote.
Well, we don't put ourselves out there.
No, we don't care. We don't care about awards.
Yeah.
You're our award.
Exactly.
So come on back tomorrow.
Yes.
Because we'll be back. We'd love to see you. Look at that. Look at that sign right there.
5:00 tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. And then after tomorrow's show, I got a little date with Trevor Noah.
Look at you go.
And then on the weekend, we got the jam, but we'll talk about that later.
Damn. All right. Come back tomorrow, guys. 5:00. We'd love to see you guys back here. Like and share. Bring a friend. We'll see you then.
Peace out.
Peace.